Hey, what's going on? If you guys are in Florida or near Miami, I don't know. I've never been there, but I'm hosting an event February 4th. Going to be talking about everything from product research, store creation, scaling, testing, and a live Q&A. Anything you guys need answered will be answered at this event. If you guys want tickets, link will be down below. All right, at this event, I'll be talking about this store. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Leighton. I've done over $1 million with Shopify dropshipping in the past 12 months. I've been in the game for 7 years. It's been a roller coaster. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys 20 tips, tricks, secrets, whatever you want to call them. I'm calling it the Dropshipping Almanac. So yeah, you guys can read all these if you want, or you can listen to me go through each one and give you a lot more detail. Don't take shortcuts. That should be number 21 on here, and I'll actually add it. Don't take shortcuts. All right, by all means, go watch a Hormozy video or, whatever, guru video. Anyway, let's get through these 21 tips, tricks, principles, whatever. So, first of all, it is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and I think if you're under the age of 18, you probably think it is, because I did. And it may seem like that. To be honest, it's not. Things can move quickly and fast, sure, but you're not going to get rich quick. Your skills might, it might make it easier to scale quickly, but even when you scale, like, cash flow gets more brutal. So you're not getting rich. You're scaling. It's part of business. Your money's coming in, money's coming out. You're not getting $1 million right away. So nothing is get rich quick scheme. If it is, the person saying that is probably getting rich. All right, like, you guys got to get that through your guys' head. Okay, how do I highlight this? Okay, the easy things have gotten harder, and the harder things have gotten easier. So when I started 7 years ago, this is true up until now. So what I mean by this was store creation back then was more difficult. We had general stores, a lot more products. Now, I've taken a store to almost $1 million with one product store. So in that case, it's been easier. Now, the second biggest thing that's gotten easier is the media buying. Back then, the media buying and targeting your audience was much more difficult. Now the targeting is broad. These platforms do it for you, so it is so much easier. Now, making the actual ad videos has gotten more difficult, as in it's more strategic now. Back then, the strategy was to find the winning interest, target the right audience. Now, the strategy is based on the creative, the hooks, the static, image you're using, the videos UGC, unboxing, whatever it may be. That is getting more difficult. And it makes sense, right? These platforms want us to be on their app. TikTok came out. It's all short form content. People can't watch a longer video now, so it makes sense. So it's just a shift in the market, and this might be easier for some people, harder for others. People just adapt. That's OCD, right? Why, that's annoying. Okay, you will learn the most from mentors, agency owners. So this is very important. I've learned everything, and I continue to learn everything that I now know through mentors. And a mentor could be a YouTube video, it could be a freaking book for all I care. But I learned the most by paying mentors to teach me specifically Noah and Jose, Revenue Express, and Noah Brewer. And I think the reason why they were able to teach me such great things is because they were agency owners, and they see a bunch of accounts, they see a bunch of Shopify stores, they see a bunch of ad accounts. They have so much more data, and if you learn from these people, you can learn very, very quickly, very quickly. I'll shout out Ecom Vic as well. I didn't mention him. He was one of the OG mentors. But think of it as I used to play baseball, like a baseball coach. That's a mentor. Your dad could be a mentor. Anyone can be a mentor, but you need someone giving you advice, giving you direction. And that's exactly what agency owners do. They have so much data. So that's number 3. All right, and it's just a numbers game. At the end of the day, the more things you test, the better chance of success, right? Obviously, you want to, there is quality over quantity to some degree, but you're going to need to test a lot of products. You're going to need to test a lot of things. And if you're not failing, you're doing something wrong. especially as a media buyer, and you're testing creatives and stuff and testing hooks and copy. If something's if like you're not failing, then you aren't going for the home run. You're not striking out and missing because you're trying to hit the home run. In ecom, you need to be trying to hit the home run every single time. So it's okay if you fail. It's okay if you strike out. It's normal in business and in life. People want to take the easy route and just have a consistent income, a consistent paycheck. Like, frick all of that, guys. It's okay to fail. Just a numbers game. Master one outlet first. Basically, like, stick to one strategy. Right now, I'm really bullish on Facebook ads and Shopify one product store. So that's my strategy. Now, there's intricate things within that. But what I'm saying is I'm staying on Facebook. I'm not going from TikTok to Google to Snapchat to Twitter or X. I'm sticking on Facebook ads because there's a lot of money to be made on Facebook. I'm mastering Facebook. You guys pick one outlet and master it. Master the game of dropshipping. Stick to one strategy and master it. Improve or be forgotten. So if you guys watch I recommend you guys watch my other video about the dropshipping flywheel. You need to improve every single time you guys test. Now, improve on what? That's a whole other video. But if you don't improve on something, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail a lot, and then the people that are improving are just gonna pass you up. Just plain and simple. So if you don't know how to improve, go watch videos, go read books, go get mentors, or just go throw shit at the wall and fail and fail and fail. It's kind of what I did for the first 1.5, 2 years. I was just doing shit on my own, and it was a big waste of time. But hey, it's a learning lesson, right? All right, media buying has changed. We talked about this a little bit. The entire the targeting of media buying has changed. Media buying has gotten easier, right? We don't have to do the targeting as an interest in hashtags and stuff like that. These platforms will do it for us now with their machine learning and AI. They're much more powerful than humans, and they're so much smarter, so utilize them. Store creation has changed. We talked about that a little bit. One product stores are huge. Landing pages are much more important now. I think the main shift was just from one product store to general store. It doesn't mean general stores don't work. It's just saying that one product stores work now also. Yeah. Spy tools are ass. I've kind of always thought they were ass, but it's so easy to fall into the trap of buying them. And PP ads is $300 or something. I bought it one time. I used to use Dropship.io, but now all the numbers are flawed. I started tracking my own stores and other client stores, just completely off. So the only tool I recommend is foreplay.co, and it's not even a product spy tool. It's like a Facebook ads library on steroids. So it's just a better Facebook ads library. Facebook ads library is it's free. Foreplay just organizes it better. So don't fall into the hype of spy tools. Remember that all other dropshippers are using these spy tools. So it's you want to stay away from the crowd, kind of. And when you fall into the trap of these spy tools, everyone's looking at the same things. Everyone's testing the same things. That's why all the market just looks the same about everything. So, yeah. Okay, this is a controversial one, and you guys are probably what? Winning products don't exist. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean, if you find a winning product, right, a super cool product, and you test it, it might fail. If you give it to me, it might be a winning product. Why? Because of my store structure, my branding abilities, my copywriting, my media buying, right? All of those things freaking matter, and no one talks about this. It's just find this product and throw it up. Sure, you might pop something here and there, but yeah, you're basically just getting lucky. And you don't want to be in that game. You don't want to be playing the lottery. You want to build skills that can turn a mediocre product into a winning product. And that takes time and skills and a lot of effort. So that's why I said winning products don't exist. Although, you guys are obviously, it's important to have a good product, right? You need a good product for any business to succeed. But how you work and build the business is what makes it a winning business, is a winning product, not the product itself. Okay, focus on consistent profits, not record months. This took me a while to kind of get over. But when I was chasing those 300K months, my profit margin was going down. Yes, I was making good money. Cash flow was brutal. it wasn't that fun. It wasn't. It was like I was always chasing a new high, and I knew it was gonna crash. So I couldn't keep up with those 300K months. It's very, very difficult. Instead, I would rather focus on consistent and projectable scaling with good profit margins. Like, sorry, you guys don't want to see the screenshots. You know, if you want to go see those screenshots, go look at every other guru. But it just, who cares how much money, how much revenue you're pushing, right? It's about profit. You know, at the end of the day, I'm trying to make money, not flex a screenshot. Okay. These are no in particular order, by the way. I should have said that. I'm reading this, like, going back and forth, like, random thoughts here. But if you can't do it again, you got lucky. This goes back to, like, playing the lottery. You guys need to build skills that you can repeat and build over and over and over again. Otherwise, you're just throwing shit at the wall and trying to get lucky. The biggest, I guess, way around this is, like, always have a reason why you're doing something and then track it and then repeat it. Yeah. Okay, less is more. So what I mean by this, and I was specifically talking about product testing. Yes, it's a numbers game and you want to test as many products as you can, but this is where quality over quantity comes in play. So if you guys follow the flywheel method, go watch my video about it. It's testing one product a week, which is, pretty, less. Less is more there. You could be testing a lot more than that. But you should be focusing more time on improving your other skills that make a good dropshipper and make a good dropshipping store, a good business owner, whatever you want to call it. Focus on those skills and then go do the test. You have less data, but better data over time, right? Okay. And then have a good supplier. Everyone that works with me gets access to my private supplier, but I have plenty of videos on this channel on how to get your own private supplier. You guys need a private supplier. Too many people are ordering from AutoDS or AliExpress, and it's just bullshit. It's not best practice. It's terrible customer service. You guys need you need a private supplier and good customer service. So get a private supplier. Understand your target market better than understand themselves. For this, guys, I would just say go watch my video before this one, posted yesterday, about understanding your target market. But it is so important because so many of you guys are young. I think my audience here is like 18 to like 30, 18 to 25. And we're maybe trying to sell to like 60-year-olds. Do you think our copywriting and our ad style is going to be perfect for 60-year-olds? No, not at all. So understand the type of languages your target market uses. Understand how they communicate with each other. And then take that and use it for your copywriting and your ad creatives. And building your store. Do that before you build your store. Do your research before, right? Very important. Very important. Okay, moving on. Logos matter. I make all my logos in Canva, and I use their templates because they're good. But too many people try to make their own logos, and it looks terrible. And your logo and your colors, which we'll talk about this right now. Colors and logos, they go together. These are the first thing people see when they land in your store. The very first thing they see when they click on your ad. They're very, very important. Don't rush the first thing you do by getting a domain, getting your logo, and picking your colors. It's one of the first things you do with your store. Don't rush it. It's very, very important. Just think about how beautiful Apple is, right? What if it was pear or something? I don't know. But branding is that's all part of branding. The fonts you use, the colors, everything. It's very, very important. Okay, moving on. Don't be scared of high ticket. Don't sell a $30 product and have a 30 product store. You will have nightmares trying to scale that. Very, very difficult. Doesn't mean it doesn't work, and doesn't mean that if you guys have a really good product, $30, by all means, do it. But don't be afraid of higher ticket. Don't be afraid of selling something that you might think is overpriced, but really with good branding and the power of the brand, you can sell something for more than it's worth, right? You have good margins. Think of the iPhone. No way they cost $1,500 to make in China. There's just absolutely no way. That's the power of the brand. And you're capable of doing that. You're capable of building a brand. And this leads on to the next point. We're not Amazon. Don't compete with Amazon prices. Don't even look at Amazon for pricing purposes. They're always going to have the best prices. But You click on a random product on Amazon, it's not branded. It's all bullet points. You know how Amazon looks like. It's just not us. We're not Amazon. Sorry, they're the meta. They're the monopoly of it, and we're just getting the crumbs. And the crumbs could be millions compared to Amazon. So don't worry about Amazon. Number 20 and the last one, besides don't take shortcuts. But yeah, ecom is just not for everyone, guys. And I wouldn't recommend this to a lot of people. And this is why I don't really help my close friends get started in ecom, because you're gonna fail. It's tough. And I would hate to put anyone in a position to fail, someone close to me or anything like that. So it's just not for everyone, man. It's just really, really not. It takes a lot of time, effort, ups and downs, failures, losing money, making money. Things change really quickly, and it's not a stable income by all means. There could be crazy months, crazy weeks, crazy days. There could be bad days, bad months, bad years, and I've been through it all. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt, and you guys will learn as you go, like how everyone else does, how everyone else learns. And then yeah, just don't take shortcuts. There is no shortcuts, so you can't even take them. If you're taking shortcuts, you're probably getting scammed. Plain and simple. All right, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys like this type of content. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I will answer all of them. All right, guys. Peace out. See ya.